Hello everyone, I'm back with a brand new video here again today. This time it's a blind unboxing. It's the latest part of the Doctor Who collection, Doctor Who Blu-ray collection, which is going to be the newest thing that's in my Doctor Who collection, so the word collection's been thrown around quite a lot right here. But here it is. So yeah, I've not opened it, I've not watched any reviews on it. It's the latest in the Doctor Who Blu-ray collection, as I've already said. I don't know, I need to repeat myself. And this time we've got another Jon Pertwee season. It is his debut season, the first time Doctor Who was ever seen in colour. So we're gonna pull it out of the box. I'm gonna see it for the first time, and I'm gonna let you know about the special features and stuff like that, and what I think about the release. So let's get right into it. So if we pull this out of the box, it's bloody stuck on the inside of the box. No. There it is. There you go. You lot get a first look at it before I turn it around. Oh, that's very nice. Not as many monsters on this one, because obviously this is only a 4 episode season, obviously made up with 3 episodes which are all made of 7 parts. So that's 21 episodes right there, plus the 4 parts of Spearhead from Space, making it a 25 episode individual episode. But there you go. You got the Jon Pertwee in his glorious get-up, holding the nesting consciousness. We've obviously got an Auton, a Primod, a Silurian, and I think they're just an ambassador. I can't remember what the alien's called, but from the Ambassadors of Death. Very nice. So all 25 episodes, newly restored for Blu-ray and packed with extra material. So what do we get inside this? We get new documentaries. Terror of the Suburbs, Lucky 13, Looking for Mac, Splendid Chap, The Life and Times of Nicholas Courtney, In Conversation, a brand new interview with John Levine, Behind the Sofa, 4 new episodes with Katie Manning, Joe, Janet Fielding, Tegan, Sarah Sutton, Nissa, Matthew Waterhouse, Adric, and Sophie Aldrin, who is Ace, with Toby Haddock, Caroline, John's daughter, Daisy Ashford, and husband Jeffrey Beavers. Doctor Who Escape Room with Team Third Doctor, movie editions, archival treats, Blu-ray trailers, PDF written archives, scripts, and rare archival material. And each disc also contains a range of extensive special features previously released on DVDs, including making-of documentaries, featurettes, isolated scores, NTSC DVD episodes, audio commentaries, info text, and much more, starring Jon Pertwee, Caroline John, and Nicholas Courtney. Very nice. So, yeah, very nice indeed. So I'm going to get this out of the packaging, and I'm going to show you through all the physical content first. I'll also pause the video a little bit later and look at these. I've got my original DVDs still here. I'm going to look over all the content on both and see what's been passed over and see if anything has been missed off. But I can't get this off. Oh, I'm gonna have to use my teeth. Sorry, people. I can't find my bloody knife. I bought a knife specifically to open stuff like this, and I can't remember where it's gone. So this is also a 7-disc set, rated PG. So, shall we? Let's probably show you the back of the box there before we get into it. Very nice. Some artwork there from Doctor Who and the Silurians. There's the spine. Oh, that was close. Bottom of the box. Very nice. So we will take the J card off. Oh, that is very nice. That is very nice. So I'll get you in for a closer look there. Very nice. I'm liking these colours. Feels like there's a phoenix exploding behind him. Let's a better look at the spine. Are going to focus? Probably not. And there's the back of the box, which is also quite nice. Excuse me, a little hiccup there. Oh, yeah, so we open this up. Very nice. So if we look on the side here, this is Jon Pertwee about to fall out of the TARDIS, as he does at the beginning of Spearhead from Space. This is very nice. Try and do this without breaking the box. there's that extended artwork there of that little image you saw on the back. I'll take out the booklet and show you the back of the TARDIS. I don't know why I didn't just pull out the booklet, because it's also it's always the art on the booklet as well, which is very nice. So you've got the Silurians. I didn't actually clock the Silurian claw right there, but this is a lovely piece of artwork. I'd love to have that on a poster. Been saying it for days. And there's the back there, which is also very nice. That's a really nice piece of artwork on that. I can't lie to you. And if I get the box up, hopefully without breaking it, there's the inside there, which is also very, very nice. I really like this. This is probably my favourite Jon Pertwee season, I can't lie to you. So if I pull out all the discs individually, Doctor Who, so there's Spearhead from Space. It's very nice. This was already previously released on Blu-ray, and I never bought the Blu-ray because I wanted to buy the steelbook, and I never seemed to find the steelbook at a cheap price, or an even cheap enough price, I should say. So I just never got it. So there you go. There is Doctor Who and the Silurians. Very nice. That's disc 2. I'm assuming all of these other ones have also got extra discs, because they're all 7 parts now, aren't they? Shit on a brick. I like this artwork here of Doctor Who and the Silurians. The second disc. I've always don't know what the fuck he's looking at, but there you go. It's very nice. I really like that one. Ooh. Don't think I've ever seen this straight-on image of the ambassadors, but we'll have a little look for you. I hate trying to get these fucking things out sometimes. Worry I'm going to bloody break it. Oh, so Ambassadors of Death only has 1 disc, but there's a straight-on image there of the Ambassador. I quite like that. Very menacing. I do like that. Is that the same as it is on the DVD? No, it's not. Maybe I haven't seen that image before. Yeah. Very nice. So that's disc 4. So disc 5 is in the first one for Inferno. So we've got during the transformation and then fully transformed there into a Primord. Very nice. Very excited to rewatch this season. I've not watched season 7 in a long, long time. So we get that back in there. And we've got the other Inferno disc, which is a brigade leader and evil Liz Shaw. I can't remember what her character is called in that one. But yeah, very nice. And then we've got a bonus disc, and then obviously there's some artwork behind the bonus disc, which I will show you as well. But there's the bonus disc. The Doctor fucking up some soldiers. We love to see it. It's what he's great at, isn't he? And then if I just lift up the box, there you go. There he is. Quite like that colour scheme as well. Very nice. Very nice indeed. So that is all the physical content that comes in the disc, in the set. I'm going to quickly pause the camera, read through the booklet, and I'm going to see if everything's ported over from these original DVDs to let you know, and then I'll point out new stuff as well as I go along. So you stay right there. So after scanning through the book and looking at all the special features that come with this, I've pointed out 3 that aren't moved over. They're not very big ones, but you've got the unit recruitment film from Spearhead from Space DVD. I don't know if that was on the Blu-ray. Musical scales from Doctor Who and the Silurians, and Tomorrow's Times, the 3rd Doctor. So yeah, those are the 3 that haven't been passed over. They might be on a different release, but they're not on this one, because I did read that there is one special feature which you'll find part 2 on the season 10 collection. So just be warned on that one. But yeah, absolutely, as always, some fantastic art in this booklet. As always, they do an amazing job of putting these together. I love this Spearhead from Space one as well. Absolutely gorgeous as always. Lots of information in there. Most of the work seems to be on Inferno. So if we go back to it, if I skip to Inferno, which also, look at this artwork there. Absolutely gorgeous. The use of red there, beautiful. So you got extended episode on disc 5, which is watch the story as transmitted or with a deleted scene from episode 5 reinstated. You've got the omnibus edition on disc 6, which is the 19-minute movie version, which is exclusive to this Blu-ray, and then all of the all of the extra stuff is so Terror of the Suburbs, a look at how the production brought the Doctor Who back to Earth, Doctor Who Escape Room, how will the Team Third Doctor fare in the fiendish escape room? Lucky 13, how the science of the day influenced Doctor Who. Yeah, basically, there you go. Those are those new ones that are on there. I'll quickly skip through. There was no new special effects added to Ambassadors of Death. I think there was nothing new added to Doctor Who and the Silurians. No. For Doctor Who, you've got a Cave Monsters, which is the 90-minute movie edition, exclusive to this Blu-ray. Very nice. And then for Spearhead from Space, there was no new features. But I'm excited. Like I said, I'm still excited to see Spearhead from Space because it'll be the first time that I've seen it on the Blu-ray transfer because it was all shot on film, wasn't it? 16mm. So very excited to watch that. But yeah, again, a lovely booklet, a lot of good special features. I'm not too fussed about the special features, those 3 that are missing, but I'm just letting you know that they won't be there if you're a die-hard fan of that one, because I remember there was a one for Sylvester McCoy which wasn't on one of his ones. But yeah, with that being said, I'm probably going to watch through the season, let you know what I think, and then I'll come back and give a story review and how I feel about the overall season. So yeah, you stay right there, you lovely people. So hello, I'm finally back from watching the season 7 box set. I've recorded that first half quite a while ago. And the sole reason it's taken me so long, because obviously this came out at the beginning of the month now, if you're watching, to me. Oh, sorry, I'm getting distracted with my hair. This came out at the beginning of the month, and the reason I didn't get round to it straight away is because I was very close to finishing the Patrick Troughton era of my Doctor Who collection, because I've been rewatching that. So I thought to myself, why go forward to watch it, then to come back to rewatch it? So I finished watching the Patrick Troughton era, and as you know, there are quite a lot of long episodes at the end of his run, because you obviously got what was I up to? I had Enemy of the World, Web of Fear, both 6-parters, The Mind Robber, Fury from the Deep, The Mind Robber, both 6 and 5-part respectively. Then The Dominators was 5 parts, The Crotons, 4 parts. I know The Invasion was before that, which is 8 parts. Seeds of Death, 6 parts, and then obviously the mammoth that is the War Games, which is 10 parts. Fun fact: I watched all of that in one go. I could not put it down. Great episode. So yeah, I've now finally watched this, and what do I think of it? I'll give you our rankings and opinions and stuff like that. So first time watching Spearhead from Space on Blu-ray, and yeah, the cleanup of it looks fantastic. Having it all shot on 16, is it 16mm or 8mm? Millimeter film. Either way, it was obviously shot on film and it looked fantastic. Like, the cleanup of the Blu-ray looked absolutely incredible. Looked fantastic. Is a really strong way to start the season. I think obviously having Unit more forefront throughout the season is great. And yeah, the way it is shot, like the pacing wise, sorry, I'm getting a bit distracted with my own thoughts. Yeah, I think it's paced really well. Really great villains. The Autons are super creepy in Spearhead from Space. It's paced really well. I think I've already said it's paced really well, haven't I? I'm sorry, losing my mind. Me marbles. Yeah, it's just such a great way. Like, it's in my top 5 favourite episodes of all time, because I absolutely love Spearhead from Space. I always have done. It's one of the earliest Jon Pertwee episodes and classic Doctor Who episodes I've ever had. It just holds such a strong place in my heart. In being introduced to Liz, she's fantastic in the episode and the rest of the season. Yeah, just so many memorable bits. Like with the third Doctor, who's like shoes. You see his ass cracking it. That's quite funny. The Auton Scouts are very memorable. Like the gun battle they have with the army, but also when the Autons come to life and they start destroying through the cities of London and stuff like that. Absolutely fantastic. Just great music. Like the tonal shift from season 3 to season season 6 to season 7 is so drastic. And it's also, this season is a lot darker than season 6, which is quite funny, because obviously the driver takes one of the Nestine energy units back to thingy. It gets like one of your scouts walks on the road and he crashes it, and you see all the blood in the windshield and stuff like that. Some of the other episodes, like Inferno, is quite dark. All 4 of these episodes are actually darker than I expected, like, which is quite... It's been a while since I've rewatched this season, and I'm like, yeah. And I think just for that darker, edgier tone, I think it just really helps elevate this season a lot. Yeah, Spearhead from Space, fantastic. 4.5 out of 5, really love it. Doctor Who and the Silurians, a fantastic introductions to the Silurians. It's one of my favourite episodes. It's in my top 5 Pertwee episodes, I would probably say as well. It's just so good. The music, the atmosphere it creates as well, like everyone's on full form, like there's like not a bad performance in this, if you ask me. And again, because obviously Spearhead is only 4 parts and everything else is 7, I feel like the pacing of the 7 episodes just flies by. I think it's absolutely fantastic. The Silurian actors, they're great as well, and I like seeing the contrast of like this species that was here before us, and obviously they're native to planet Earth, so they're not aliens, even though people keep calling them aliens. They're not. It has that nice, obviously everyday sort of racial like tension that you sort of see. So, and it's woven really nicely into the narrative of the story. It doesn't feel so forced. Yeah, it's just fantastic. And also, again, it ends on such a depressing note. Like, I didn't really clock it until like the last time I watched it, and now I'm quite a lot older. Like, I didn't do my Doctor Who marathon. The last time I watched the full Doctor Who marathon was over 5 years ago now. So coming back round to some of these episodes, I'm like, the ending of the Silurians is so depressing when you think about it, because like of everything the Doctor was trying to achieve, and then that one Silurian really wanted to do as well. They wanted to live in peace and stuff like that, and then just a whole intelligent life just being wiped off the face of the earth is like, yeah, it is depressing, and you can see it in Jon Pertwee's performance of how let down he is by it, and it's fantastic. Like, yeah, really rate the Silurians. I think it's another great episode. Probably another 4.5 out of 5. Personally, I really love it. Ambassadors of Death. So I still agree it is my least favourite story of this season, and I do quite like it to an extent. There are some really great moments in it. I think the build up to when they go up to Recovery 7 goes up to the Mars probe, and then they come back and stuff like that. There is some really good tension, and there's a lot of espionage and like twists of like corruption in these different ranks and stuff like that. Of like, there's a secret and the Doctor doesn't know about it yet, or the unit doesn't know about it. Yeah, but it gets to a point where it just feels like they're just jumping to location for the sake of it. There is a lot of running around, and I feel like sometimes it doesn't feel necessary to advancing the plot. I feel like you could maybe have shortened this, personally. Just, it gets to a point where I'm just like, oh, another twist, and I'm just like, can we get to the point now? You could have easily wrapped this up by now. But there are some really great moments in this. Again, the Doctor is great, Liz is great. Brigadier gets a lot more action in this episode. He is absolutely on point, fucking chucking people about, fucking one banging people. He's doing the most in this episode, and he is fantastic. Also, one gripe I do really have with Ambassadors of Death, Sergeant Benton, who was obviously seen first in the Invasion. He's not seen in Spearhead from Space or the Silurians, and then all of a sudden he appears in this. And there is no, like, oh, hello, Benton, nice to see you, between the Doctor and Benton. And I was really annoyed by that. I was just like, are you not going to acknowledge this? Like, he's not been around, and he was such a crucial, like, yeah, it normally happens in these sorts of things in Doctor Who. It's like, oh, nice to see you again, my old chap, and stuff like that, but it does not. It does not. And also, I like how they haven't even sent the ambassadors back at the end, which that's a good twist. I do like the twist of the ambassadors and stuff like that. I do like that. They also look great. The spacesuits, fantastic, and the way they move and the way they are, like the radiation. I love the concept. I love the way they look, the way they move. They're great. Like, really cool villains, and it's a nice twist as well, which I'm pretty sure was kind of used again in Creature from the Pit a fair few seasons later. Yeah, but at the end they hadn't even send the ambassadors back, and it was like the Doctor's like, right, I've got to go fix the TARDIS. And at that point, I'm just like, Doctor, it doesn't work, just accept it. But yeah, I only really rate it a 3, unfortunately. I just feel like there is far too much padding. I just think if it was, I think like this would benefit from an omnibus edition. Just slim down a lot of unnecessary stuff and just make it a lot more snappy, get to the point, because there's fantastic performances throughout all of this and stuff like that. It just gets to a point where I'm just like, it just feels like unnecessary running around. And then finally, we have Inferno, the final episode, the final story of the season, and it goes out with a bang, which is quite funny because it's all about basically a super eruption of the Earth's crust. And yeah, wow. Finished rewatching it yesterday. I watched the extended episode 5 and the omnibus edition this morning so I could get an idea of it. It's just, wow. It's such a great story. Like, I really loved it the first time I watched it. Rewatching it again now, I was like, so good. It is so good, and I can see why it's such a fan favourite. It's just fantastic. Is this the first time that in Doctor Who where we see parallel universes? I feel like it is. Nothing springs to mind where it's just like, I'm pretty sure this is the first time the Doctor goes to a parallel universe or a parallel Earth, which is, yeah, great concept as well. And the drilling and stuff like that, like seeing these two different universes and stuff like that. And I like how everyone's on full form in this one. Like, you get to see them play like fascist people, and then you get to see them playing their good guy selves, and it's fantastic. And the Doctor trying to run around with like not being listened to within two universes, where the stakes are so high in the parallel universe. It is fantastic. Some great cliffhangers in this one as well. It's honestly, Inferno is such a great episode. It really is. Again, Nicholas Courtney as the brigade leader, he is having the time of his life in this episode. And like, it's funny because you see it in the normal universe, in Paul Rank and stuff like that is hilarious. Like, I do like seeing Brigadier Paul Rank because he doesn't do it quite a lot, but when it does, it's quite funny. And then seeing him play this absolutely cowardly bastard in the parallel universe, fantastic. Yeah, Inferno is really great. Again, a 4.5 out of 5. I just think it's phenomenal, and I think it might be creeping into maybe my second favourite Pertwee of the era, which is crazy. But yeah, the omnibus editions were really good as well. Like, really, they didn't feel too janky and stuff like that, and nice condensed. Because obviously you're cutting out a big, like, they run at 175 minutes for the 7-part episodes, and yeah, surprisingly they did a good job of making it flow very well, in my opinion. But yeah, so great box set, in my opinion. Very happy to have this in the collection. Finally, we are now only missing Pertwee's final season now, season 11. So when will we get that? Who knows? But yeah, again, love the artwork. I think it's fantastic. It might be one of my favorite. I think it is probably my favorite Pertwee box set. I must say, I just absolutely adore season 7. Even though that I'd say that I don't I wouldn't particularly run back to the shelf to put on Ambassadors of Death. I can watch it. I wasn't like super bored. There were some points where I'm just like, parry along. But honestly, the fact that it's surrounded by Spearhead from Space, the Silurians, and Inferno just makes this whole season just a great season. Absolutely love it. Fantastic. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Have you picked this up? Are you going to pick it up? Are you waiting for the standard edition? Let me know in the comments below. And yeah, cheers for watching. Sorry this took so long. Yeah, hope you're doing well. Love you all. See you in the next one. Have a great day. Bash.